Service has made me confident. When I was in 3rd grade, I was presented a challenge by the Team Kids organization. This challenge was a 4-week program broken down into 1-week service acts. We raised books, toys, clothes, and food for those who had none. But when we were presented with the challenge, we learned about this boy who had a rare heart defect and needed surgery to fix it. Without this surgery, he would die. My friends and I were so moved by this that we wanted to go the extra mile to help this boy out. We couldn't let him die. So we planned this pancake breakfast that brought our entire community together. It was hard to believe that 3rd and 4th graders could start a revolution. We believed that we could make a difference and save this boy's life, and we did. This was a pivotal moment in my life when we sent this boy to get his life-saving surgery. Seeing that I could make a difference in this world gave me immense confidence. I learned that a small person could have a large voice. I learned that it doesn't matter how old you are, that you can make a difference in this world. I was privileged to have the opportunity to make a difference. Without this opportunity and this idea that I could make a difference, I would not have the confidence that I have today. With the confidence I have today, I learned that I can inspire others to make a difference too. I encourage you to go back to your schools and encourage young people that they have a voice and can be heard, and that their voice matters. People can make a difference no matter where they come from or what age they are. They just need to have the confidence in themselves that they can succeed.
Service has taught me to be dedicated.
Service has taught me the importance of teamwork.
Service has taught me to be compassionate.
Service has taught me the ability to lead others.
So these young people joined us today to tell us about the impact that serving has had on them, on their lives. So I'd like to know what you've heard. What struck you? What did you hear them say? I'll start. I have a couple that I love. Small person, large voice. I love that. And the same thing, 3rd and 4th graders can start a revolution. Who knew? So, what did you hear? What struck out? The impact of service on these folks' lives. Yes?
It's just on a personal level. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. Yes. Yes. What else? The impact. Yes?
I heard gratitude.
Gratitude.
We couldn't let him die.
Say that again?
We couldn't let him die.
We couldn't let him die.
Same thing. We can save lives.
We can save lives.
Life-changing.
Life-changing, yes. Other impacts of service, what struck you as they were talking?
What a great basis for a friendship.
Basis for a friendship, that's right, the relationships among folks, yes. Michael?
Strengthening of relationships with each other and within themselves and beyond.
Right, strengthening themselves, strengthening relationships here, strengthening their efficacy in the community, a wider circle of relationships, yes.
It's really the basis for how they see themselves today as someone else.
That's right. That's right. When we were talking a couple weeks ago and working on today, I said, try to imagine your life without Team Kids. And it was pretty much impossible because it's such an important part of who you are. Yes? Powerful. Yes, they make change. They make things happen. Yes?
The concept of service as a lifestyle.
Service as a lifestyle. Right. Okay, now here's my challenge to you. Don't we want all of that for all the kids of California? Of course we do. Wouldn't we like every single kid in California to be able to stand on this stage and say the same things? Of course we do. Imagine how much better our state would be. Talk about a revolution. This would revolutionize life in California if every single young person in California could make the same statements that these kids just made. So, now comes the hard part, the practical part. I don't have an answer to this question, but the question is, what can we do, each of us, in our corner of the world? I understand that we only have this much of the world, but what can we do in our corner of the world, practically, to try to make that happen, to try to provide these opportunities, the opportunity to have these experiences to all kids? Especially, I'm really worried about the ones who sort of, like the system sort of ignores, the ones who fall through the cracks, the ones that we kind of don't pay attention to. Because it seems to me that those are the ones who drop out. And if they drop out, they're not going to have this experience, right? So what can we do? I'm just looking for ideas that we can take home and try. That's it. Ideas we can take home and try. Anyone? Yes?
To believe in them.
Say that again?
To believe in them.
To believe in them being
Also.
all kids. Right. There's not a kid alive who doesn't have the potential. That's right. That's right. All right. Thank you. An idea. An idea. I'm calling for ideas.
Show the kids that adults care.
Show the kids that adults care. And why is that important?
Because kids are, most kids don't think that everybody cares. So why do they, what's the point of doing it if
Right.
it doesn't affect them?
Right. If nobody cares, why bother? Absolutely. Care.
Perhaps they develop some clubs like this in our after-school programs.
After school, the huge, huge untapped world of after school. Yes, lots of potential. Yes.
I think if we personalize what we're doing, like the child that was dying, it might pull more kids in. I think that's a great idea.
All right, so personalizing the need. Okay, yes.
By example.
Lead by example. Tell me about that.
Serve others. Sometimes I think in education we feel we spend so much time at school that we've done our part.
Yes.
But that's in some ways being a workaholic.
Right.
If you look at other industries. So stepping outside of our educational
Right.
system and giving of ourselves.
Right.
Because that's what we're asked to do.
That's right. And you know perfectly well, our students watch us. They watch us like hawks. They know. Yes.
I'd like to just go back to that young lady who said that she wants us to show that we care. I'd like to know what that looks like to her.
Basically, to me, what that looks like is giving a handout to them. If they don't look like they're having fun or know what they're doing, if you just go up to them, talk to them, maybe talk to them a little bit more about outside school stuff instead of just the academics.